We are beyond excited to be here with alpine skiing legend Lindsey Vonn, a three-time Olympic medalist, including gold, the first woman to win 82 World Cup races, and one of only 6 women to have won World Cup races in all 5 alpine disciplines of skiing, and a huge Red Bull athlete and Red Bull fan. We're so excited. First off, you just did a hot lap. You're just out on track.
I'm a little sweaty. It was amazing. I obviously love going fast. That's kind of my deal. So it's just fun for me, like being retired, to get the adrenaline going again. And every time I get a little dose of speed and adrenaline, I'm like, damn it, I want more.
Maybe you're an F1 driver in another life.
I mean, I wish it could be in this life, but you know.
Hey, you never know. Still could. We've got drivers who are, who carry on forever.
So as a long-term F1 fan, how do you feel about this recent explosion of fandom?
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I've been, following F1 for probably 15 years, and all of a sudden, like, my friends from Minnesota who have kids are asking me about what's the rivalry between.
Go to the race.
Yeah, well, it's like what's going on with Lewis, and like what's Max, and like what's the rivalries like, and I'm like, you follow Formula One? Like, you're in Minnesota with 2 kids, like what? So I don't know, I think that the perspective and the scope of the sport has totally changed since Drive to Survive. And I mean, Europeans have always loved it. It's just like the boom of the U.S., which I think is great. And having all of these races in the U.S. is amazing. And obviously Miami is such a fun event. So love being here. I live here, so makes it a lot easier for me. I don't have to go all the way to Monaco.
That's super easy. So you were absolutely dominant in your sport through basically your entire career, and it's kind of similar to what we're seeing with Max Verstappen and Red Bull. And as a Red Bull athlete, how did you handle that pressure of being so dominant as a top Red Bull athlete?
It's just hard. It's hard enough to be number one. It's so much harder to stay number one. I think, everyone thinks that it's so easy. Once you start winning, it's like, oh, obviously they're going to win. It's not obvious, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of teamwork, and everything has to fall into place every single time for it to work that well, to dominate that much. So it is, I think, one of the hardest things to stay dominant in any sport.
We talked about this a little bit already, but being an alpine ski racer, does the adrenaline and speed of F1, is that really what draws you in?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've always loved the speed and adrenaline of driving, and pretty much all the drivers are adrenaline junkies, not just on the track. So we have a lot in common.
So much.
I'm like, you're going to get hurt. Focus on not getting hurt for the race.
I know. But the thing is, like, it's one of the most dangerous sports in the world. So I feel like they should be allowed to do other things that are less dangerous. Yeah.
That's true. They can handle high pressure situations. Exactly. So of course you're part of the Red Bull family, and Red Bull's so well known for bringing together such high caliber, high intensity athletes and having that community. How important was that for your career?
I mean, they started sponsoring me when I was 19 years old. Wow. They supported me so much. I mean, it goes so far beyond what a normal sponsorship looks like. I mean, they hired me a physical trainer and a physical therapist, and I wanted to learn German because German is a big language in our sport. So I would go to Austria and train with them, and then in between my workouts, I would have German lessons.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, so they've been really, honestly, one of the biggest factors in my success in my career, just having that support, because when you're with a federation, like with, Team USA, you don't always get the support you need because there's usually one coach for every, 8 to 10 athletes. So for me to have, my own program and to be able to adapt, obviously based on my injuries, was amazing, was really incredible. So very lucky.
That's amazing. And you do so much now. You work across sports, media, Olympic planning. Do you have any highlights you'd love to tell us about?
Oh, I'm really excited for the Olympics in Paris. I've been on the Olympic bid committee for Salt Lake City for 2034, which, hopefully we have some news here soon if we get the games.
Crossed.
Yeah, thank you. We're, working with NBC, and I have my own production company. I have my foundation. So I've got a lot on my plate, but since I don't have this adrenaline, I have to find other things to keep me busy.
And you're getting involved in sailing now too?
Yeah, I'm on the board for Sail GP for Team USA, which, again, Red Bull has been a big sponsor for a long time. So I'm excited to, partner with them and just figure out ways to expand their sport. I think it's an amazing sport, but it's not very well known. I mean, this is a new league, obviously. America's Cup's been around since forever. but this LGP League is very new, so trying to help them bring awareness and help them with marketing and branding and athletes and budget and all the things. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Keeping you busy.
Yeah.
We're going to jump into some rapid fire. Do you have a mountain that's your favorite to ski just for fun?
yeah, it's this place in Colorado called Three Forks. It's like a secret gem. No one knows about it.
We're gonna blast it.
Okay, yeah.
But good for you for not gatekeeping that.
No, I want everyone. I mean, not everyone, but you can come. I approve.
These two are really good skiers. I snowboard. I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
it's okay. I forgive
me?
you.
Would
It's
they
okay.
allow me there?
I'm friends with Shaun White, so we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Even,
we're good. We're
even
good.
better. Okay. So we talked about kind of like your need for speed. You're an adrenaline junkie. When you're driving just like regular day to day, do you drive like a civilian or do you kind of drive like you were an F1 driver wanting to push the limits here?
I mean, so I drive a Range Rover, and in the U.S., it's honestly really hard to go fast. Like, there's too much traffic, especially in L.A. or here in Miami. Honestly, the driving situation here is less than ideal. But I had a Jag for a while, an F-Type, and the nice thing about traffic is you can bob and weave a little bit. But in Europe, that's when I really put the pedal down. Yeah.
Get on the Autobahn and go.
And you speak German, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the nice thing about Europe is that they do follow skiing, so usually I can get out of speeding tickets.
In German too.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't give you a ticket. Okay, and last one, you're a big F1 fan. What's your dream race to attend?
I mean, I love Monaco. It's just a classic. I think it's one of the highlights of the entire circuit. I haven't really been to any of the night races, which I think would be really fun. But there's a lot on my list, so I don't know.
All right, we'll catch you at all of them.
Hit all of them.
Vegas.
Yes.
Vegas.
I've been to Vegas. Actually, that was a night race, but that was in the U.S., so
Yeah,
it's different vibe. Yeah.
Singapore would be cool.
Yeah, Singapore, I think. We'll go there. Yeah, let's do there.
Well, thank you so much. This was incredible chatting. We're such big fans of all you do and your entire career, so thank
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll see you on Sunday.
Okay. We are here again. Well, we met you in Austin, but we're here with Hamda and Qubaisi. We're so excited. First of all, thoughts on Miami so far? How's it going?
I love it here. The vibes are amazing. It's hot like the UAE, so perfect for me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's incredible. So you are the highest ranked returning driver from the F1 Academy 2023 season. What learnings have you taken from that first season into this season?
Honestly, last season I was thinking to move up, but then I had this opportunity with Red Bull, which is once in a lifetime opportunity. So I was like, you know what, I'll go for it. And yeah, it's just been a good journey with them. I learned a lot. And coming from last year, we had great results, obviously, especially starting the season with an injury. And yeah, I think this race we haven't started. This season we haven't started as well as we wanted to, but I'm sure we have our head up. The team is getting everything together and here for Miami, so we're more relaxed now. And yeah, hopefully.
You've got 6 more rounds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot to come. Best teammate bonding experience so far this season?
We do a lot of TikToks together, so I would say that. Yeah, we do a lot of TikToks together, and we enjoy doing that. So yeah, definitely.
And it's early in the season, but do you have any special pre-race or race day rituals that you do?
I do a lot of things alongside my sister since we're always together. So we like to share a playlist and we listen to music together. So that's one thing we always do.
Favorite genre? Yeah.
Genre, I like pop, like upbeat music, kind of. Yeah, something to get me going.
We're gonna ask her that question too, and we'll see if she has the same answer.
She probably won't, but yeah.
So, what is it like being part of the Red Bull family? Like, how special is that for you?
Yeah, it's honestly a dream come true. I always wanted to be part of an F1 team, and being part of Red Bull, they have done amazing achievements, especially recently. So being part of their family means a lot to me. And I learned a lot as well, especially sim sessions and stuff like that and training. And I didn't think of it as that much until I got into Red Bull and how important it is, nutrition, everything. So they have the full package, I would say.
Full package. It's a machine. It's incredible. It's so cool. Okay, so now on to some rapid fire. What is your favorite thing about your home country, the UAE? What do you have to share?
I would say how safe it is, probably, because you could put your phone anywhere, leave, and come back, and it's still there. So I would say it's a very safe country. So
We live in New York, and if you lose your wallet, you're never getting it back. Like, no one cares.
Nobody leaves their phone on the table. That's for sure.
Definitely. What is your favorite thing about racing in the United States?
Oh, I like the vibes around, like how the people are so into it, the atmosphere. It's just very different in the U.S., especially also in Austin when we had the race last year. It was very different from all the other races. So yeah, I would say the vibes in the
Seeing you all in Austin with your cowboy boots and everything, and Miami's.
Exactly.
Okay, we know you're quite young, but if you weren't a motorsport driver, what do you think you'd want to do as your dream job?
Oh, anything with an engine. I think I would like to do, like, you know, the dune bashing. I would like to take people up dunes and stuff. That would be fun.
That would be so cool. Sign me up. I will come with you. And if you could drive any car down Ocean Drive in Miami, what would it be?
Oh, any car?
Yeah.
Oh, a Ford Raptor. I don't know why I would choose that one, but yeah, a truck.
There you go. Very cool. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. It's incredible to catch up again, and we cannot wait to watch you this weekend and the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amna, how's it going? We're so happy to have you here in Miami. How's the week been so far? How are you feeling?
It's been really good. I mean, being here in Miami, it's my second time. Last year I was here before Austin, you know, just to settle down and relax. So coming back again is quite nice. The weather, it's almost like in Dubai, so it's like my second home.
Exactly. That's what Hamda said as well. Yeah. So you're returning for your second season. How has it been seeing F1 Academy grow? Now you all have F1 fully on board. What has that experience been like for you?
Yeah, it's like an upgrade from last year. Like last year we didn't have live stream, F1 wasn't involved. We just had, you know, snippets of the race weekend. Now we have a whole stand of people. We have it being broadcasted live. We have F1 teams being involved in it. So it's really like a major upgrade, like a level up in a game, you know? So it's nice to see that we have also a lot of new faces and prominent racing drivers on the track. So I'm really happy that it's becoming more competitive.
100%.
It's so exciting, and you are one of the most experienced drivers on the grid. You've been karting since 2014. How do you think that experience helps you going into this season?
I think because I had an on and off season throughout my racing career. So like last year, before I went into F1 Academy, I was not racing for a year and a half. So going into F1 Academy was also a disadvantage because other girls had more testing than me. And coming again this season, everyone during the winter were training, testing, and for us, you know, it was more like to settle down back home, and we were still trying to find the budget to be able to do a championship. So I would say we're all at the same level in a way. Some girls have more experience, others barely had time in the car. But like I said, you know, the grid is very prominent. Everyone is like within a tenth off each other.
Yeah, we loved seeing like from the first race in Jeddah. It was just incredible how close you all were. It's going to be an amazing weekend.
It's such fun racing to watch, and we've also loved following along you and Hamda and Emily and all of your social content, your TikToks. What have been some of your favorite teammate bonding moments so far this season?
I mean, we do everything together. Like we go to the track, we go to the same hotel, we have dinner together. So it's like Emily's a part of the family, you know? It's like I consider her as my sister.
Yeah. That's amazing. And it's still a bit early in the season, but do you have any pre-race traditions or rituals that you have to do on race day?
No, I actually don't like following a routine. I like to do things spontaneously, so whatever comes to mind, whether it's, you know, listening to music or sleeping. So it's like one or the other because, yeah, when I stick to one thing like routine, I don't know, it's out of my norm.
That's good. I feel like it's good to be flexible since race weekends can be so chaotic.
Yeah, for sure. And so obviously you're part of the Red Bull family. What's that like? What does that mean for you?
I mean, it's always been a dream to be part of the Red Bull Junior team, and having Visa Cash App RB color on my car and the suit. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I love the new color. I've always wanted to have a new livery where it's like pink, purple, you know, a mix of color. Yeah, I was always stuck to like orange or red. So it was like always a normal color. So I'm really happy I had that for this weekend in Miami. And yeah, I mean, I've always dreamt about it, and seeing this happen is like, you know, a surreal moment for me.
Our favorite thing, watching all the F1 Academy cars on track. They're all so different, so colorful, so fun. So we're going to jump into a little bit of rapid fire. So what's your favorite thing about your home country, UAE?
Oh, my favorite thing would be the wide roads.
That's something we need more of here in this country.
That's a good point. And what's your favorite thing about racing in the United States?
Racing in the United States, I would say it's sunny and has good food.
Yeah. The best food. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite chain or restaurant?
I order from everywhere, so it's like tacos, burritos, and then I know there's like a few sushi places around. Oh, they're amazing. I go to Surf's Club and they have the best food.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were not a race car driver, what do you think your dream job would be?
Ooh, I've always wanted to be like an entrepreneur, so like following my dad. Yeah, so I'm already starting to do that, like trying to build a business, trying to invest and stuff. So I'm already down that path. So if it wasn't for racing, I would probably be an entrepreneur.
Well, there's still lots of time. You have a bright future ahead. We'll all be following your journey. And so last one, if you could drive any car, road car, down Ocean Drive in Miami, what would it be?
Ooh, it would be a Porsche GT3 RS.
You knew that right off the top of your head.
In pink.
Okay, let's manifest that for you. We'll see you whipping down Ocean Drive. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.